Alright guys, we're back from vacation. Hope everyone's doing good. So, got a lot of content for you guys this week. Gonna start with, well, here's what's coming up this week for you guys. So, today, Five Nights at Freddy's non-spoiler review. Tomorrow, Five Nights at Freddy's spoiler review. Wednesday, Five Nights at Freddy's theory videos on what I think of the movie and the sequel will be. So, sorry, my lips kind of bug me. I feel like a canker sore or whatever. So, before I say anything about anything in this film, be perfectly clear. This film is made for fans of the series. Fans of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's not really made for casual audiences. So, and then also, after waiting 8.5 years or so for this movie to be made, they really did make it for fans, and you can really tell the amount of work and the amount of effort and time they put into making it for the fans. There are multiple references, Easter eggs, cameos related to Five Nights at Freddy's in this film. Not gonna go into it. I don't want to start any controversy when I say this, but critics don't like this movie, and I understand that. That's fine. I will say, if you know a little bit about Fnaf and you're a fan of Fnaf, you're gonna like it a lot more than just you being a casual audience member. And so if you know that going into it, kind of temper your expectations that if you're a fan, you're gonna enjoy it probably way up here, and then casual audiences are probably just gonna enjoy it down there. So anyway, the plot of this movie is straight out, no spoilers. Plot of this movie follows a security guard named Michael, who gets fired from his previous security job and gets hired to be the security guard of, obviously, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. And so, for those of you that know the premise of the game, you probably know a little bit about the premise of the movie. So he gets this job. He is a security guard at Five Nights at Freddy's. All the while, they have this story about him. They have this story about him and something related to his family that I'm not going to get into. And so, you go through this story. The way they made it, Five Nights, I think, works well. I couldn't really, it felt like Five Nights to me. I don't know about everyone else, but it felt like that to me. This one's going to be hard because I want to spoil this movie. There's so much I want to talk about, so I'm just trying to make this as simple as I can. The characters in this film, I thought all of them did a really good job at the parts they were supposed to do. The score, there's some really creepy music in here, including a really famous song at the end credits. Overall, this film is not really a horror movie. They market it as that it's not really scary. If you know Five Nights at Freddy's, you kind of know what kind of horror that is, jump scares and all that type of stuff. That's more what it is. It's not really scary, nightmare fuel type of stuff. The practical designs and effects for all the animatronics in this film is mind-blowing. I will say that I didn't expect it to be that good. Just away from like their facial expressions to the characteristics to how they move to just like the certain creepy things they do is like changing their eye colors or moving their head just a little bit. Very creepy. It worked out really, really well. Matthew Lillard, I wish got more screen time in this film. I will say that if you're a fan, there's a lot of stuff in here that you can telegraph that you're gonna know that's coming from a mile away. But yeah, this is gonna be brief and short because I want to talk a whole hell of a lot about this movie. So tomorrow will be that video. So yeah, anyway, I probably will say I enjoyed it a lot more. So it's like a 7.5 out of 10 for me. But for casual audiences, I don't think you really need to go to see the theaters for it. I'll say if you're a Fnaf fan and you know about it, go to the theaters to see it. Everyone else can kind of stream it. But overall, I thought it was enjoyable, watchable. Being a fan, waiting this long, I thought it was worth it. I watched it 3 times to be able to make these videos for you guys. So go check it out if you're a fan of the series. And if you're not a fan of the series, watch it on Peacock. Anyway, spoiler review will be out tomorrow. And there's so much I want to talk about. So until tomorrow, peace, love, positivity. Catch you in the next upload.